Bye,
Bye, X
X-Family!
Family. You may notice that the layout looks a little bit different, and it might be in HD. I don't know. That's because I have a brand new, actually good laptop. Look forward to edited things in the near future. But for now, your typical old veteran GG OG GG OG.
What the fuck, Red?
I glitched out there. Spy X Family discussions. So let's talk about this kid that has a head that looks like he'd get stuck on the way out of the womb.
Jesus Christ.
That's a thing.
Yeah, but I didn't want to think about it. That's how Arnold was born, right?
Say what?
That's how Arnold was born, right?
Yo, did they go into that? Was that like a canon thing?
I don't know.
Hey,
It's been like
Arnold!
years since I watched that show.
Wait, was his mom dead? Did we just come up with like a game theory?
Somebody call Matt Pat.
Arnold's
We get half the
football head punctured the vaginal walls.
We get half the money, right?
Wow. Well, anyway.
Could you imagine Matt Pat money per minute?
Back to wholesome.
That's what this guy needed.
Lord. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna skip right to the end. Imagine for a second, because I could see it coming a mile away. Like when they were doing the big goodbye and it was getting really wholesome, and there was that big double page spread like goodbye, friend, we'll miss you. Have these gifts. I was like, he's not really. He's gonna be right back, isn't he? Oh no.
Mhm.
Can you imagine, like, actually put yourself in that situation? How awkward that would be. I would dread coming. I'd be like, I can't go back. You have to transfer me.
For real though.
You would be known for the rest of your life as the kid that, like, because most people would, even if you were like, I really thought, they'd think you were lying. They'd be like,
Yeah.
you motherfucker.
You did all this to get pity.
Not even just pity. Like, they fucking became his slave for a bit. They were like, buy me juice. It reminds me of the fucking Konosuba episode where Kazuma's like, I've always wanted to lay on a woman's lap. And then he, like, face first down in there. And then they're like, do you feel better? He's like, I'm starting to feel better. Just a couple more hours in your lap. Because I thought he was going to die.
Oh my god.
Also, well, anyway, I'll let you go ahead. You got something to say? Mr. fucking Weed Brownie over here.
So, like, everything in this chapter was just like that, the bullied getting redemption kind of moment here, you know, where everybody starts to feel bad for the one kid that just keeps getting picked on and picked on and picked on.
I don't
So-
know. He kind of seemed like more of an asshole than like anyone else. I mean, he literally tried to fucking plant a cigarette butt.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a
and then
minute.
he fucking literally punched himself in the face. That's extra.
Yeah, it is. But just, like, that's what this reminded me of. Jump's been in this, like, run of bucking the trope and putting their own little twists on it. So, like, here the dickhead's getting like, well, maybe he just needs the friends. He just needs this companionship. After he drops the bombshell of, like, yeah, it's all his fault. His dad fucked me over and put me out of business.
Well, my dad.
So, like,
Long story short, our dads fucked each other.
I mean, maybe that's, how he got to keep the company. Does it taste good?
But honestly, the more chapters that go by, the more that I'm just noticing that Desmond is actually like a really, like, under all the layers of trying to be cool, he's kind of like a chill kid, you know?
Yeah, he really is.
His goons are there's a scene where his goons are like, yeah, fuck you, and they're like, you're nothing, you're a loser, and then there's a little tiny panel where he's like, geez, guys, relax. Like, he's wholesome on the inside, you know, and he wants to help, and you can just, I'm warming up to him more and more.
Oh, yeah. But this George kid, Jesus Christ. Like, there's a point where a character comes off as, like, forced, you know what I mean?
Which character? The weird head?
The weird head kid.
Yeah.
So, like, everything I was reading in this, I'm like, they're trying to make me hate this character a little too hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a parody. I mean, I don't even know what to peg this series as. It didn't bother me. I mean, like, I figured it was, honestly, oh yeah, I did want to mention this too. It really surprised me. He hired Daybreak.
Yeah. I'm over here like, who hired this guy?
I really expected Daybreak to be like a one-off thing. Like, I never expected it. So it makes so much sense. Daybreak was, because he says, Butler, hire a spy that can be hired with my allowance. And even though he's a rich kid, I imagine even a rich kid's allowance is probably like maybe a couple hundred max. So you're gonna get
Exactly.
like basically a dude. I'm assuming Daybreak put out like a Craigslist ad.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, I've always wanted to get into spy work. Anyone got some beginner missions for me?
For real though, like that's how I picture this. Like, this isn't a professional. This isn't somebody that's like internationally known. He's up here playing off this character almost to a absurd level,
Yeah.
and now it makes perfect sense. He's just some dude they hired off the fucking internet.
A child hired him. Phenomenal. And then I gotta say, the thing that made me laugh the most, where they're all giving him gifts, and then Anya's like, "Here's this leaf I found on the road." Because it was great too, because like I was reading the text. Usually when I'm reading manga, I read the text bubbles first, and then I kind of like scan the art. So I read the text bubble, and I was like, "That sounds like something Anya would say." And then I was like, "Oh, that was Anya."
Yeah, like just going through what this kid made off with though, right? It's insane.
I mean, I remember thinking too, like he's worried about being homeless. He could probably sell a lot of the shit that they gave him to not be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have my watch. Homie just gives him a fucking Rolex.
He probably has like a closet of 30 more.
Yeah, but
remember
like,
that SpongeBob episode where Squidward has like 70 alarm clocks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got his Rolex fucking cupboard.
It's like, well, time for some new drip.
Like, how many Lego sets did your parents buy you throughout the entirety of your childhood?
Are we? Well, you're just saying the ones my parents bought, because I was gonna be like, I
how
just
many
bought.
Lego sets did you own from age 0 to 18?
See, the entirety of the early Star Wars line.
Mm-hmm. Take your time. Take your time. Really ponder it over.
Most of Lego cities from like.
I know your brain isn't fully working at the moment because you down. Why did you eat an edible? I told. God damn it, man.
About 60.
Okay, so that's probably how many Rolexes this kid has. The normal thing that a kid would have, but like a rich kid would be like, "Daddy, I need a third Rolex."
Okay, child.
It's like, oh my god, yeah, basically. Anything else to talk about here? I mean,
It's not just okay, child. It's okay, child. Now get the fuck out of my face.
Okay, child. What was your name again?
Butler is in here lurking again.
Oh god, I forgot I had one of you.
Go away, Crouch Goblin.
Butler, take him away and only bring him back when he's an exact duplicate of me, ready to take over the family business. Thank you. Thought we discussed this.
Oh my god. We'd stretch this into a lot longer than I thought we could.
Yeah. Trump Jr.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
this is Baron, right?
I point it out again. It has been a fucking long time since a Yor chapter.
I need more Yor in my life.
Yeah, like it's been a long time since she's shown up.
Yeah, it's just been the adventures of Anya and the fucksticks.
Which is why I'm excited. Like, I have a feeling it's going to be one of those things. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it did one of those, like, we flash back to a week ago, and, like, why has Yor been so absent? Because she had, like, some big mission or something. So I could see her giving an excuse to Lloyd, like, oh, the office is like, they're having an office party, and we're going on vacation to this place. Okay, I'll be gone for a week. Bye!
Yeah, I mean, we've seen there's the facade here, the office job.
Oh,
so that would work perfectly in her favor here. Like, we're going to open a bunch of new client accounts over here on this country, and that explains why she's off screen.
Trip. That's all I got to say. My mom's been to plenty of business trips. Maybe she's murdering people. Who knows?
Oh, Red's hairdresser mom was secretly slitting throats with scissors.
Think about it. Yeah, all this, she gets to carry around like briefcases of scissors, a million different kinds of scissors. Side note, I've said this before. I fucking love her weapons. Yours.
Oh my god.
They're literally just like I'm looking at it right now. It's like a needle with like a little thing to put like that you can like put your finger through or like hold. But it's more than a
Yeah,
needle. It's a big needle. So like
yeah. There's I remember watching Deadliest Warrior back when that was a thing,
yeah, is
and
there
there
a
was a
name for what
name.
she uses?
Yeah, there was. I can't remember the name of it,
Hmm.
but I had bought a pair from Amazon because I really loved them.
I love stabbing. I just love it.
I have a cornucopia of weapons here.
Ah, like the Hunger Games. Look forward to that video.
That's why I did it.
um, yeah, no, I just remember thinking every time I see her weapon, I'm like, you could theoretically get precise enough where all you need to do is just like, I could just see a human having the ability to like stab at the perfect place to just like pierce through the like two vertebrae of the spine just to like, you're paralyzed, like pew pew pew. Like I could just see her doing that.
On some Batman level shit.
Yeah, I don't kill, but I maim horribly. No, your
Think
kill.
about how much the Bruce Wayne Foundation has contributed to like just random John Does that got beat up. Like, oh God, did I break his
You
spine?
see, I
Here's
would
ten
respect
thousand
Batman
dollars.
more if he at least like paid all of their health care. Can you imagine? Any criminal I send in, I'll at least pay their health bills.
Hey, that's a great way to get fucking universal health care. Just
Hmm.
get beat up by Batman.
Well, anyway, I guess I predict a Your chapter next chapter because we're overdue for it. Yeah, final thoughts for you?
Yeah, I can picture them going between Lloyd and your missions at this point. Just to be like, in the meantime, while Anya was having these adventures, the last
Hmm.
3 weeks
I also kind of
has
want
been going on.
more of like the family hanging together. It's been a little while since then, like all three of them on like a trip.
More Penguin chapters?
Not even just Penguin. Like I'm trying to think. Where could they go? Amusement park, roller coasters.
Anya on the roller coaster.
Oh
Oh
my
no,
god!
that
And
one's gonna
like
puke.
Yor could be like scared of roller coasters
Oh
because the
God.
dynamic with her is that like she's fearless with like something like infiltrating like a government base and murdering like half the people there. Straight faced. I've trained for years. I'm the biggest badass in the world. Roller coaster. Oh my god! I would love that.
That would be an interesting fucking chapter for sure.
Well, I mean,
Um,
oh god, it'd be so
but
beautiful. Anyway, go ahead.
maybe we've seen them go to the zoo. We've seen them be like dashing as they went to
Elegant.
the fucking.
Elegant.
I refuse to take the principal Sama's fucking joke or teacher Sama's joke. Okay, but like we've seen that. What else could they do? Hmm.
Put in the comments where the family should travel.
Yeah, like that's like the most fun is when they're doing these just bizarro like
I
I
want more wholesome.
I gotta change 15 times here to be perfect when I get up to the freaking interview. Or in the meantime, I'm going to pretend to be the fucking feeder for the zoo.
Well, I think
Uh,
my favorite part of this manga has always been like the really wholesome relationship stuff between Yor and Lloyd and Anya. Like the
mhm.
wholesome family stuff, and I really want more of that because Yor just has this beautiful thing of like I still love her dynamic because she's like so self-conscious about her personality and like she feels like no one could ever love her because in her mind she's like this idiot savant useless at everything but killing and who would want a wife that's good at that, you know what I mean? um so like that's how she thinks about it anyway. So like it's just so amazing that like I just love those kind of stories where it's like no one else will accept me for how I am except for this person, and that's why this person's turning
Mm.
for me. Like Comey is just like that. Like she finds Tadano, and he's like one of the few people, only person that can like. He just has a knack for understanding her because she has like a speech disorder. She can't speak very well, and yet he
Yeah.
can just look at her face and know exactly what she's thinking. And like that is such a fucking like relief for her because she can be around him and not struggle to communicate. It's just it works. And like I love those kind of love stories where like these two bring out the best in each other. And I want to see more of that, god damn it.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah. I guess that's it for me.
Yeah, peace for me.